Hey guys, my name is Ricky Morgan and welcome to the Flip Lab. If you're wondering, who am I and why should I be listening to this guy on YouTube talking about real estate? Well, in the past 12 months, our fix and flip business out of New Jersey, we've done over $1 million in profit, and my specific role within that business has been doing all the acquisitions and all of the marketing for our fix and flip business. So we have only acquired deals off market, direct to seller, with marketing that I've put out, with acquisitions calls that I have actually done. So unlike a lot of these guys on the internet talking all this shit, saying that they do deals, I actually want to be bringing live action of deals that we've been doing. So please check us out on Instagram as well. My Instagram's at realestatericky_. We're going to show our fix and flips and a lot of different content on there. But to start things off for the first YouTube video, I actually just want to break down what I think is the starting point of all of this business. We are spending a lot of money on marketing. We're sending out all these pieces of mail. We're making all these cold calls. We're sending ringless voicemails. And then when someone calls you back, do you know what questions to ask sellers? Do you know exactly, how to source leads? What's a tire kicker? What's a retail lead? And what's an actual motivated seller? So I'm going to break down a live call that I answered of a ringless voicemail just a couple weeks ago and break down why I asked those questions, what questions maybe I should have asked, and how to make you guys better on taking in those inbound calls. So stay tuned. Here we go.
Yeah, truest product of my environment. Bounce back something like Jordan out of retirement. Everything gravy and all according to plan. Drop the ball, made room to fit the word in my hands. Pride aside, I can't move far to go back. What I'm after can't be bought with a duffel of cash. Took a lot of strength to lift what I got in my bag. Wouldn't take a thing at all to make up what I lack. Not to say I got it all, but I do got it like that. Built an empire.
Got your message. By selling my house.
Oh yeah, we're looking to buy some properties in New Jersey that we might be able to fix up. Not sure if you have anything you might be looking to sell.
Yeah.
So guys, right there, I just kind of want to break down the tone of the conversation. So real casual, real, hey, we're looking to buy some properties. Not sure if you might have something you're looking to sell. So you always kind of want to come off very easygoing. You don't want to be coming off, hey, I'm looking to buy houses. I'm looking to steal your fucking house. Don't want to do that. Want to come off nice, easy. Here we go.
No, I live in South Carolina. My wife's there right now.
Oh, okay. How long ago you moved down south?
About going on 2 years.
Oh, I got you. And then, so what's the situation with the house? And you said your wife's living there. Is she moving down with you, or?
No, we're separated. And
so a lot right there, guys. So things I'm listening for when I'm trying to get the seller to talk. So did you see how he opened up by saying that he lived in South Carolina? We're looking to buy a property in New Jersey. So right off the bat, if he's all the way down south and he's talking about this house in Jersey, that makes it a good lead because he's an out-of-state owner. He's probably just doesn't really know what's going on in a hot market like Newark where prices are going up really high. Those are good type of situations where you could really, get them at a deep discount and get some extra equity in those deals. So what else you mentioned was, I was just being curious and saying, hey, what brought you down south? Who's living in the house? You always want to just come across curious. Like, you're having a conversation with a guy, shooting the shit, and then listening for key things that he's going to tell you of what you need to figure out about the situation to figure out, is there a distress situation here? Is this a motivated lead, right? So the next thing that he mentioned was the fact that him and his wife are divorced. So now he's an out-of-state owner. His divorced wife is living in the house in New Jersey, and he's looking to sell. This is a good situation.
And she was going to sell her, but the coronavirus came up and stuff.
Oh,
fucking Rona.
I got you. Okay. So are you guys both on the deed?
Yeah, it's in my name. Yeah, mine, her name.
Okay, I got you. And does she have a place that she's already moving?
That means they both need to sign off if they want to sell it. So right away, I was like, shit, that's not as good. Because divorce situations, it's never easy to get both them to agree.
That she figured out where she's moving to?
Yeah, I think she found something. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm just saying, like was she you know, we're looking to buy houses over like the next month or two. I'm not sure if she needs like 6 months to move out and figure out where she's moving to, or if she kind of already has things lined up if you guys were to sell the property.
Yeah. But like, what you asking for? What you offer?
So I'm trying to figure out the timeline. You always want to figure out, because remember, most sellers, they, like my parents, for instance, they've been telling me that they're selling their fucking house for the last 2 years, and they haven't sold their house yet. They haven't figured out where they're moving to. They haven't figured out, you know, they haven't started packing yet. So we're trying to talk to sellers who are like ready to sign an agreement. So I was trying to figure out, you know, if she's living there, has she found a place to live yet? Is she going to get out soon? Almost you want to bait them into like, wow, like 30 days, that's kind of quick. Like she probably needs 6 months. So then here he comes. Here's the good part. Every seller during a call, usually one of the first questions they're going to ask after you get done with, you know, the bullshit is, what's your offer? So here we go.
I have no idea what we could offer yet. We buy a lot of houses up in that Newark area that we're looking to rehab and sell. So, I mean, if you have a property that you're just kind of looking to sell as is, not really do a whole lot of work to it, I mean, you wouldn't even have to come to Jersey. We could send you docs just to, you know, South Carolina where you're at and make it a really simple sale. But with that, obviously, you know, it's going to be a lower price than probably if you listed it on the market. Have you thought about maybe doing that, like calling up a realtor and trying to list it?
So diverted the conversation. He asked me what my offer is, completely disregarded that, told him the value of what we have to offer. So just bringing up the points of, hey, if you're looking for an easy sale, I could be a good buyer for you. If you're just looking for convenience, you're all the way down south, you don't want to deal with all this bullshit, I could be a good buyer for you. But I was also very transparent and straightforward that with that convenience, it does come at a cost. So if you're looking for the highest offer, you should probably list it on the market. So now I'm trying to figure out, why doesn't he want to list it on the market? Why isn't price his main motivation during this sales process? Which for 95% of sellers, their sale price is the most important part of it. They want to sell their house for the most money that they can. Makes sense. So I'm trying to ask this guy why he doesn't want to do that.
No, well, we did it one time and we had to change our mind.
Oh, yeah. Do you have I'm not like by my computer or anything. I haven't looked at the house, but I should have
dug in more there of why they changed their mind.
I'll take a look at it. Do you have any idea if you were going to sell it just cash, like as is, you didn't have to do any repairs?
Yeah, as is. Yeah, as is. I can't hardly hear you.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. As is. We're gonna pay all the closing costs. There's no realtor fees or commissions or anything like that. So, like, do you have any idea what you would want to sell it for if we were gonna buy it that way?
No, not right now. I really haven't talked to go. We don't have.
So I'm trying to get a number out of him. So guys, during negotiations, you never want to be the first one to give the number. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. Don't be the first guy giving a number.
You know how women's is.
Yeah. I understand, man. I know we deal with situations like this as well. Just a lot of, family situations, inherited properties, maybe divorce situations. So we're mindful of that, and we could help you out of, keeping it.
Okay.
Like, we could deal with your ex-wife and kind of deal with you and make it just really easy on both you guys. Because I know how that. I know how that could be. You probably don't want to be, spending all this time and energy talking to her about this house. You probably doing your own thing down south, enjoying the nice weather.
You ain't kids. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. But yeah, what I'm trying to do there is, once again, just kind of tell him what he wants to kind of hear. We work with people in your type of situation. This is a strategy called Feel, Felt, Found, where you just want them to feel relatable. So, you feel their situation, you're going through a divorce. It's a tough situation. I totally feel that. What I found was, though, that people in your situation, they've done this. They have done the easy sale. Just sell to a guy like us. Easy. You don't have to deal with your ex-wife. You don't got to be talking to her. You don't have to do none of that bullshit. Right? So Feel, Felt, Found. It's a good strategy to get people to kind of relate to what you're trying to do. Then, you want to be a little friendly too. I'm talking to him, he moved from Jersey to down south. So guys, anyone in New Jersey wants to get the fuck out of there. And he made it down south. So I'm like, dude, you're probably enjoying the nice weather. This was like a month or two ago, super cold in Jersey. So, I was trying to just, strike a nice conversation. He seems like a friendly guy.
Let me ask you quick. Can she sell the house without my signature?
No, she
Or
can't.
you
You guys are both on the deed. We would need both of your signatures. So she wouldn't be able to kind of pull a quick one on you and sell that house to you. So you don't gotta worry about that. But if you were, if we were to buy the house, we're talking about buying your house, your wife would also have to agree. Your ex-wife, she would have to agree too. So we would need your signature and we would need her signature. So like I said, you could go to South Carolina and we could get.
So now I'm coming in as the person who's an expert in this situation, which is how you always want to come across. He asked me a question and I know exactly how to answer it confidently. So now he probably, I gained some credibility with him, who I was just a cold call. These guys don't know exactly who we are. So answering a question like that confidently where I knew the answer definitely helps build credibility as me as a buyer.
Signature, and then we could work with your ex-wife directly and just get her signature, and you guys wouldn't even have to communicate or talk or do nothing. And then when we close, the way it would work is half the money would probably go to you and half will go to her, depending on, on if you guys have divorce settlements and what, anything in writing of what the house of this, what the sale of that house would be.
Yeah, okay. You just made my day, Bob.
I tell people my name's fucking Bob. It's not. It's Ricky Morgan once again.
Man, solve problems. Usually a lot of, if you just had a nice house you were looking to sell, with a realtor, that's not really what we do. We kind of specialize more in buying houses as is, because then we can,
you found the right guys.
We do, we buy a little cheaper because we're kind of providing that service for you. So if we can make the numbers make sense for us, where we can figure out how to make a little money on it, and we can help you guys out, where you can sell it nice and easy, any day.
Win-win situation.
So we can close in 10 days if that's what you guys are trying to do. So we just got to see the property one time.
Okay.
But it sounds like we got to figure out what's going on with your ex-wife in there.
Okay. You know what? Okay, I got your number.
Yeah.
Can I call you back Monday? I'll probably text her. You got to tell her I found somebody who don't want to buy it.
Yeah. Would you want me to, if you gave me her number, I could reach out to her and we could just have our.
Always make it easy on the sellers, right? Don't wait for him to call the ex-wife. Yeah, I'll call the ex-wife. Give me the number. Let's go. We're trying to buy houses.
Talk to you, and that you guys, sounds like you're trying to sell the house, and then I could schedule a date for our team to come see the house and take care of all that. If you don't want it.
There you go.
Step one for us, set the appointment, get in that house. Get in front of the seller.
I don't want to be texting her and this nonsense. So I feel like if you don't do all that work.
Okay, I'm going to give you the number, Bob. Wait, hold on 1 second, Bob.
And it's nice. 3-bed. So it's a 3-bed, 3-bath.
Yeah. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, living room, dining room.
Is it in pretty good shape? The
brand
condition?
New.
Okay.
One of them.
Cool.
They always say brand new.
Wait a minute.
Last week someone's like, yeah, it's in great shape. There's dog shit all over the fucking house.
I think she would kind of, because she's living there, do you think she might kind of be more the one to talk about price with, or is that you? I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, me and her. Yeah. It's see what she said and I see. Yeah.
Okay. And then,
so I'm trying to figure out who the decision maker is. So what the decision maker is, what that means is the person who actually makes a decision. Sometimes husband and wife, sometimes the wife is the one calling the shots on price. Sometimes it's the husband. Sometimes there's a sister, a mom. So you always want to figure out what is their process so you know who to have the conversation with. If he tells me, my ex-wife, she's the one you got to talk to money about, I'm not going to spend my time talking money with him. I'm going to talk to him and just try to build up a lot of rapport and try to kind of gain information from him on how maybe I could talk to the ex-wife. So I'm trying to figure out who the DM is.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I will definitely get this over to my team and we'll be in touch. Okay. I'll get in touch with you after we talk to Mercedes, just so you know that we reached out to her and what the next steps are.
Okay then.
All right, Leroy.
All
Enjoy
right.
fishing. Hope you catch
Thank
some
you.
good
You have a
ones.
good day. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So ended the call on a good note too. Said, enjoy fishing today. Hope you catch a good one. So just build that little rapport, build that trust. Next time I call him back, hey, Leroy, you catch a big one. So guys, that is how you want to kind of take in an inbound call. So you noticed I got a little information about the property, but honestly, condition is not a big deal. It's more so that you actually just want to hear how the seller's perspective of their house is. Sometimes the seller will tell you, oh my God, the house is a nightmare. And we go in and we're like, it's really not that bad. Like, there might be some dirt on the ground or this or that, but the mechanicals are good. And a lot of the house is good. While other sellers sometimes they will tell you, oh yeah, the house is in amazing shape. Oh, it's the greatest house of all time. All this bullshit. And then you go in and it's just a piece of shit. So you definitely want to just kind of hear their perspective. But at least for us, I know like some people have like virtual wholesaling businesses and, flip virtually and all this shit, but we always go and walk our properties before we buy them. So my partner's boots on the ground over there in New Jersey. I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's nice here. So, but yeah, we do have boots on the ground over there. So that's how you answer those inbound calls to start off. So guys, I hope you learned how to take in inbound calls, whether it's a ringless voicemail, a piece of mail, an SEO or a PPC lead coming in from a motivated seller. Things to note from this phone call is you want to get good at building rapport. He said, "You made my day, Bob." That's always a good thing when a seller is saying that to you. He's going to remember next time I call him that we had a good, happy conversation. I learned the motivation. The motivation was that Leroy is down south. He's enjoying his time in South Carolina. He owns this house with his ex-wife who lives in Newark, New Jersey. So that's a good situation. He wants to sell. He's not sure. He was even asking me, can she sell it without me? So they probably don't have the best relationship, but bad situations and distress is good situations for us. The property doesn't always have to be distressed. It's more about the people's lives that is distressed. And a lot of the times the property is too, but focus on the people more than the property and the situation. So that's the biggest takeaways from this call, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to show a part 2 of our conversation with Leroy. Ricky from the Flip Lab. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're going to have a ton of podcasts, educational videos. We do this real estate thing. We ain't bullshit YouTube gurus, not buying real estate. Go check out my Instagram at realestatericky_ if you want to see some of our current projects. And if you have any deals in New Jersey or Arizona, please send them to me. I'm a cash buyer looking for more properties. So thanks, guys.